Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Friday, May the 29th. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. And I've got Ken Midkiff on the phone from his home in Columbia, Missouri. Good to have you. Good morning, Ken.
Good morning.
You write a regular column in the Columbia Missourian, which I enjoy reading.
Correct.
Today you wanted to talk about what?
Well, actually, clean Missouri, but the legislature has acted to retract that, and it's called dirty Missouri.
Okay, what?
Or at least I call it that.
Okay, it's not actually called dirty Missouri, but let's explain what clean Missouri is.
Okay, clean Missouri set up basically what the legislature is reacting to is it sets up an independent commission which looks at districts in a non-political fashion and establishes those districts according to various things which are outlined in Clean Missouri. But it's not a partisan thing at all, which, as I explained in my column, it didn't matter which party you're part of, Democrat or Republican, all of them like gerrymandering.
Right. Now, Clean Missouri was a ballot amendment in 2018, correct?
Right, yeah.
And it passed by a 2-to-1 margin statewide.
Correct.
Now, the legislature is trying to overturn part of that.
Yeah, but they can't. They have to put it back up for a vote of the people because legislation cannot overturn a constitutional amendment. Only the citizens of the state can adopt a constitutional amendment. So
it will be on the ballot when?
Well, it's as yet has not passed the House and has not been signed by the governor. So whether or not it will be on the ballot, it'll either be in August or November. That also has not yet been decided.
Now, I was reading a guest commentary in the Columbia Missourian, and it was in the May 8th and 9th issue. It was written by Republican John C. Danforth. He was a three-term former Missouri U.S. Senator. He also served as Missouri Attorney General and U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations.
Right.
John Danforth is supporting Clean Missouri. And when we were talking the other day, you and I were both discussing, it really doesn't make any difference which political party it is, but the one that's in power at the time is always for gerrymandering.
Yeah, and you know, gerrymandering is basically just setting up districts so that they're favorable to the party in power, and it doesn't matter again which party it is. It does not mean they'll win. It just means that it's more favorable.
And so that's when these district lines are drawn that absolutely make no sense whatsoever. They are curved and back and forth and twist out for miles and then come back again in a very narrow range.
Yeah.
So what they're trying to do now is overturn, if they can overturn that ballot, to allow partisans to draw the district lines. Is that correct?
Well, actually, they would allow non-partisans to draw district lines. It currently, as it is now, it's a partisan thing that sets up the districts. Whether you're a Democrat or Republican, you want districts set up in such a way that they would favor the party in control.
Okay.
So Clean Missouri eliminates that, and it sets up an independent commission and a what's called a state demographer. They primarily look at the districts in a non-political way.
Clean Missouri, has it totally become effective at this point?
No. If for various reasons it's not yet effective, has not come into effect. The legislature has. I know this because I was a lobbyist. Unless there is an emergency clause, all of the laws go into effect as of the 1st of January.
So this law would go into effect the 1st of January of 2021?
2021, correct, yes.
All right. If it goes to the ballot, though, the ballot box in either August or November, what could happen?
Well, I'm assuming, as a lot of other people are, that the attempt to overturn Clean Missouri will go down to ignominious defeat, and it'll be even more. I think if 62% of people voted for Clean Missouri, I would guess that 70 to 75% are going to vote no on an attempt to overturn it.
Okay. Well, we'll have to see what happens come either August or November. At this point, you don't know which date it will be on the ballot, or if it will even be on the ballot at all.
That's right. Yeah, because it has not yet passed the House, and it has to be signed by the governor. It passed the Senate. The assumption is it'll pass the House if and when it ever comes up for a vote.
Now, what can people do? How can people voice their opinions on
it? Not much in Columbia, because all of our representatives, are opposed to SJR 38, which would overturn Clean Missouri. So I think that they would need to call the members of the legislative committee that is looking at this and contact them and express their opposition.
Okay. All right. If people want more information, best thing to do is study the issue, form your own opinion, and let the representatives know how you feel.
That's right.
Ken, it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure visiting with you. When's your next column in the paper?
This coming, I haven't written it yet, but it'll be this coming, in today's paper, the column, and then it'll be next Monday online and next Tuesday print edition.
And you haven't written it yet. Do you even know what it's going to be about?
No. I don't usually. There's so many things to consider that I don't make a decision until probably Thursday before my column is due at noon on Friday.
All right, Ken. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure visiting with you, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right.
Okay.
All right. And as we always say, stay healthy. Stay healthy, Ken. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. That's Radio Friends for today. Have yourself a good weekend. If you're going to be out and about, be careful and wear that mask and stay healthy, as we like to say. Bye-bye for now.